boys and girls, hello and welcome to our fun virtual circle. Today we are going to talk about something that's so fun and interesting. But first, let me remind you, last time we talked about amphibians, right? Amphibians are animals that have a backbone, they're cold-blooded, they are born in the water, and they have very thick, moist, sticky skin. Well, today we're going to talk about another type of animal. I'll give you some clues. They are snakes, iguanas, turtles, alligators. Do you know what kind of animals these are called? These are called reptiles. Can you say reptiles? And reptiles are different. They're not like amphibians, and we're going to find out how they are different. What is a reptile? Reptiles are part of the animal kingdom. Some reptiles live on land, and some reptiles live on water, or live in water. Reptiles are cold-blooded. Their temperature is the same as their surroundings. That means that reptiles usually live in warm climate areas because they are cold-blooded. If it gets too cold, the reptiles will not be able to survive in that environment. Reptiles are vertebrate animals. That means that they have a spine or backbone, and they have a skeleton. This is a hog-nosed snake, and it has a skeleton. You can also see his backbone. Reptiles breathe air with their lungs. Amphibians usually have gills, and then they develop lungs. But reptiles breathe through their lungs, just like you and I. And here is a crocodile with his lungs. Ooh, reptiles have scaly skin. Why? They need a thick, scaly skin that's usually very dry to protect them from their environment. Some reptiles, like iguanas, their skin changes colors so they can camouflage into their environment, so it can protect them from animals that might want to eat them. Some reptiles have very bright colors on their skin so it can remind other animals not to eat them. But reptiles usually have very scaly skin. Oh, and another thing that reptiles do with their skin is they molt. That means that they shed. They completely change out of old skin so that their new skin can come out. So here in the bottom picture is a snake, and you see how his old skin is coming out, is shedding off. Here is a type of little maybe a little lizard, and old skin is molting off. That means it's coming right off of his body. Humans, we shed. We get new skin too, but it never comes off like this. It comes off little by little. You can barely see it with your eyes. So all reptiles are covered with scale or plates that's used to protect them in their environment. It changes colors and it molts. That means it completely sheds off. Many reptiles eat animals. Reptiles like chameleons eat insects. Animals like alligators and crocodiles like to eat other animals too, usually smaller animals like birds or other reptiles too. But not all reptiles eat animals. Some reptiles eat plants, like The California pond turtle. This California pond turtle is eating a flower. Turtles usually, some turtles do eat insects. Some turtles do eat fish. Turtles do not have teeth, so they usually just swallow whatever they eat. But a lot of turtles, turtles do like eating a lot of plants and fruits and vegetables. Some female reptiles give birth to young. So here is a brown snake giving birth to young. When we talked about amphibians, amphibians lay little eggs in the water. Reptiles can give birth out of water. Reptiles give birth out of water. Some reptiles lay eggs. Most female reptiles lay eggs. Young reptiles hatch from the eggs. So here is a lizard that's laying eggs where their baby lizards are going to come out of. And here's a loggerhead turtle laying eggs at the beach. Have you ever been to the beach and seen a turtle nest egg? Or have you ever been to the beach and seen they usually block off little areas where turtles lay their eggs to protect them from other people and other animals. But if you ever go to the beach, you might find a safe little turtle spot where they lay their eggs. So what did we learn about reptiles? Reptiles are vertebrate animals. That means they have a spine and backbone and a skeleton. They're cold-blooded. That means that the temperature inside their body is the same as the temperature that's outside. Reptiles hatch from eggs. Their bodies are covered in scales or plates. Some reptiles' skin changes colors to protect themselves from predators that might come and eat them. So they camouflage to their environment. Reptiles have short or no legs at all. See, most of these reptiles have short legs, some have no legs. Reptiles breathe with their lungs. Reptiles do not have gills like fish. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on reptiles, and maybe you can do one of the fun activities on reptiles after this video. Bye, guys.